just relief. Sign of the dive.
Leaving the old life behind, giving the new one a try, making the past as we go, trying a new way to grow, finding a new way to define the way our life is in this time, changing familiar thoughts as we go.
Ang ocean trash pollution ay isa sa mga pangunahing dahilan ng pagkasira ng karagatan.
Many different ways to make us fly.
Ayon sa Ocean Conservancy, 8 million metric tons o 8 billion kilograms ng plastic ang napupunta sa dagat kada taon.
Have to try.
Kung ihahambing ito sa kasalukuyang populasyon ng tao na may average na bilang na 7.7 billion, ay lumalabas na mas marami pa ang plastic na nasa dagat kaysa sa mga tao sa buong mundo. 80% ng ocean plastic waste ay nanggagaling sa mga land areas, habang ang 20% naman ay nagmumula sa mga ocean vessels. And according to Ocean Health Index, 60 to 80% of all marine debris is composed of plastic. This is a serious man-made problem.
So many different ways to make us fly.
But can be certainly solved if everybody will take part in the marine conservation activities.
I protect ocean.
We protect oceans! We protect oceans!
The future starts right now. I made a reservation, but you never came, so I'm checking out.
So join our episode today as we will make a difference beneath the waves.
Around.
This is The Dive.
If you want it, you can grab it with your hands. Nothing's out of reach. If you really want something,
We are here at Bawan Diver Sanctuary Resort parking at San Luis, Batangas. Our jump-off point to Bawan Diver Sanctuary Resort, more or less 5 minutes ride lang ang ating biyahe. Medyo hindi magandang panahon, but rain or shine, we will capture the underwater scenery here in Bawan, Batangas together with the Miss Scuba Philippines 2019 candidates at the International Coastal Cleanup.
righteousness is not a fight. They all thought that we would never learn. Consciousness will never burn if we rise up and try to make it right. Know yourself and you will see the light. If you want it, you can grab it with.
Ang International Coastal Cleanup ay ang world's largest volunteer effort na naglalayong malinis ang dagat mula sa mga plastic at marine debris.
Well, the International Coastal Cleanup has been around for about 3 decades, and it takes place in more than 100 countries on the same day. It's both cleanup on land, in the communities, and in this place, underwater.
If you want it, you can grab.
Kabilang ang bansa sa largest plastic trash contributor sa ating karagatan. Una rito ang China, pangalawa ang Indonesia, at pumapangatlo ang Pilipinas. Kaya naman kabilang ang bansa sa mga active volunteers sa ICC.
The ICC, or the International Coastal Cleanup, is a partner of the Ocean Conservancy, which is a global NGO. Now, ICC Philippines works hand in hand with the Philippine Coast Guard and the Philippine Coast Guard Auxiliary.
Every year, they assure to conduct cleanup dives as support to ICC. Every year, nakikita rin nila ang epekto ng mga basura sa dagat.
Every year that I've been diving, we see that the water gets dirtier. We clean it up every year, and it comes back twice the next year. It's really time that we start facing what's going on and start doing something about it.
On that note, shore and underwater cleanups are one of the great activities that has a great impact for marine conservation. And if you have a passion for the sea, organizing cleanups like ICC is a great help for our oceans. So, here are the 9 steps in conducting coastal cleanup activity. Number 1. Plan your coastal cleanup event. Isama ang iyong pamilya at mga kaibigan para matulungan ka sa planning at pagpili ng best and safe location for cleanup. Number 2. Coordinate with the authorities at kumuha ng mga necessary permits. Number 3. Promote your coastal cleanup event gamit ang social media para makahikayat ng target number of volunteers. Number 4. Secure a copy of volunteer ocean trash data forms para sa auditing ng mga nakolektang basura. Maaari itong ma-download sa ICC Philippines or Ocean Conservancy website. Ang data na makukuha dito ay gagamitin para sa research para makabuo ng effective solution sa ocean pollution problem. Number 5. Prepare cleanup supplies, gaya ng trash bags, gloves, and picking tongs for shore cleanup, while eco bags and scissors or knife for underwater cleanup. Number 6. Consider safety measures. Magsuot ng protective clothing. Kung ikaw ay magsa-shore cleanup, magsuot ng sombrero, long sleeves, pantalon at sapatos. If you're a diver and plans for underwater cleanup, don't forget to wear proper diving gears. During cleanups, make sure to keep marine life and yourself safe. Number 7. Document your activity. This will help to track things you can improve for the next coastal cleanup. Number 8. Marami ang pwedeng ma-inspire sa iyong cleanup activity, maliit man ito o malaki. So don't forget to share your result. Number 9. At ang pinaka-importante sa lahat, siguraduhin na ang mga nakolektang basura ay hindi nababalik sa dagat. I-segregate ito at itali sa trash data forms at i-dispose ito sa designated disposable or recycling facility. That's the 9 easy steps in conducting a coastal cleanup activity. Ika nga, kahit sino ka man, bata o matanda, may ngipin o wala, you can start making a difference in making waves beneath. Up next, take a glimpse of the aquatic beauty of Bawan through Diver's Eye View. Witness the graceful yet exciting diving adventure of Miss Scuba Philippines 2019 candidates. And learn the do's and don'ts during shore and underwater cleanups.
The dive.
Bago ang International Coastal Cleanup proper, silipin muna natin ang ganda ng ilalim ng dagat sa isang isolated cove ng Barangay San Pablo. Ito ang San Pablo de Bawan Marine Sanctuary, isa sa mga shining gem ng Bawan, Batangas.
Para ma-maintain po natin ang ating marine environment, lagi po tayong nag-organize ng clean-up every year.
Katuwang ang Bawan Divers Sanctuary Resort sa pangangalaga ng marine protected area na ito. That's why this humble paradise is truly a home of a colorful marine life complementing the clear waters of Bawan. One way to appreciate the underwater beauty is to personally see and experience the exciting splash of water as we dive. Kaya naman hindi pinalagpas ng Miss Scuba Philippines 2019 candidates ang kanilang intro dive as part of their road to the crown.
Hi guys! Now the Miss Scuba Philippines 2018 candidates will be having their intro diving, and we will start it here in the pool, and then later on we will go to the ocean.
Bawan Diver Sanctuary Resort always welcomes our team here in their abode, where we can see the picturesque view of the Balayan Bay from their relaxing uphill place. Intro divers will surely get excited once they see the majestic view from this training pool na bagong amenities ng resort. Habang nasa confined water intro dive ang mga candidates, ay patuloy ang padya ng masamang panahon. Makakapag-dive pa kaya sila sa dagat?
Depende kasi yan kung malalaki ang alon, unahin natin yung safety nila. So pwede tayong maghanap na ibang site na pwedeng bababaan nila para since mga baguhan sila, hindi sila mahirapan.
Rain or shine, ay go na go ang mga ladies sa kanilang pool intro dive trainings. Luckily, the weather went fine, kaya tuloy ang ating under the sea adventure with the candidates.
So ngayon naman, yung mga kandidata ay pupunta naman sa dagat kung saan yun yung first time na matatry nila ang tinatawag na scuba diving. And also, it's a good way for them to see what's the current situation of our underwater world at para sila magkaroon din ng concern sa pangangalaga ng ating karagatan. So samahan nyo kami ngayon.
For their intro dive, we will bring them to the Signos Dive Site, a newest dive site here in Bawan, na may maximum depth of 22 meters. Ideal para sa mga ladies na first time subukan ng scuba diving. Pwede rin siya sa mga recreational divers.
Pwedeng mock diving, underwater videography, maraming pwedeng gawin dito na activities.
It was a great experience. Madami kami nakita iba't ibang klase ng isda, and may nakita kaming turtle, pero syempre hindi namin masyadong nilapitan para ma-maintain din namin yung tamang distance dun sa creature.
Sobrang ganda sa ilalim. Parang na-overwhelm yung heart ko kasi sobrang gandang opportunity yung binigay ng Miss Scuba Philippines sa aming mga candidate na makita yung world underwater more than sa nakikita natin sa itaas. Yan, sobrang saya.
Naghahanda naman ang ICC volunteers for their underwater cleanup dive. PCGA Chief of Staff Lieutenant Marivic Sigismundo conducts the dive briefing.
The number one, safety, clean, keep the marine environment safe and keep yourself safe. The second thing is, please make sure that you bring the trash back to the shore.
To ensure that we are safe underwater, as well as the marine life during our cleanup dive, Mr. Dave of PCG Auxiliary and Miss Ana Varona of Clean Our Oceans Project have also their few reminders to all divers.
The normal safety rules for diving do apply. One of the most important things is do not touch marine life. That's an absolute no-no. The other thing is, if you're picking up trash, be careful where you're picking it up. There might something be hiding under a rock nearby. So keep your eyes wide open. The other thing is, of course, to keep an eye on where your group is.
What we don't encourage anymore is that when, for example, we see a plastic bottle and there's fish that live in it already, we don't bother picking that up anymore. And then also the biohazardous waste like diapers and sanitary napkins, hindi na dapat yan kinukuha. Well, kasi if we pick up the biohazardous waste, baka kami magkasakit eh.
With these things to remember, we are now ready for our cleanup dive.
We are the ICC 2019 volunteers, and we protect oceans!
ICC volunteers have a shore diving going to the BDS House Reef, our site for a cleanup dive. From our entry point, BDS House Reef has an average depth of 2 meters to 30 meters. Pwedeng-pwede ito sa mga beginners hanggang sa mga recreational divers. At shallow depth, kita mo agad ang mga hard at soft corals dito.
It's hard to breathe inside the dome. I used to call home, stuck in the world that I was craving for. I try to change the way I see the world around me, but every time I end up where I began. In the same way, I always do my part. I try to make it stay.
As we go along the reefs para magkolekta ng mga basura, nakita namin ang isang hawksbill sea turtle na nagpapahinga sa ilalim ng isang hard coral. Isa sanang magandang pagkakataon, pero pinapangit ng basurang makikita sa tabi nito.
Will you let me? When I turn to you one day, will you try to make me see a different way to make this end or start over? Give me all the space I want, so much I get lost.
Agaw pansin din ang mga yellow scroll corals. It looks like a giant cabbage plant under the sea. Well, majority of corals appears to be plant-looking creatures. But are they really plants? Alamin natin yan mamaya, dito lang sa The Dive.
We all know that it's the only way to really say what we gonna say if we rise up and try to make it right.
Kasabay ng underwater cleanup ay nagkakaisa din ng mga bawanggenyo sa isang shore cleanup dito sa Playa Pier.
If you want it, you can grab it with your hands. Nothing's out of reach. If you really want something.
Ang iba naman, sa iba't ibang barangay sila naglilinis. Yung ibang hindi kaya dito sa lugar na ito para masunod yung taon-taon nating ginaganap na coastal cleanup.
You want it.
Yun naman pong sa inisyatibo ng mga NGOs and mga private agencies and resort owners, it's well and good po. Alam namin na ang kanilang pagkukusa ay dahil sila ay nagmamalasakit. Hindi naman kailangang mag-demand, hindi namin kailangang mag-impose. But because they really care about the environment and the coast, nag-i-initiate na sila ng mga gantong activities. So we are truly honored na sila po ay nagmamalasakit.
Every day now. Every day.
Kung abala ang mga volunteers sa pagpulot ng mga basurang napadpad sa baybayin, abala rin ang mga mangingisda sa pagkuha ng mga huli nila sa lambat. Nakakalungkot lang dahil kitang-kita na mas marami ang basura kaysa sa mga isdang nahuli nila.
Kung balot na sa mga plastic at kung anong basura yung tirahan ng mga isda, syempre lalayo sila, aalis sila. Malaking epekto yon kasi darating ang araw, wala na kaming mahuhuli dito dahil wala lang silang maayos na natitirahan.
Meanwhile, umahon na rin ang mga ICC volunteers from their cleanup dive. Let's see what trash they've got.
Maraming plastic bottles, a lot of sachets, mga shampoo, mga coffee sa shallow area. I think it's because merong town nearby. Yun yung problem kasi ang mga Filipinos kasi mahilig sa mga sachets, mga disposable.
Lots of plastic bag, bottles, and I hope I can get more.
What I got? Lots of half bottles. Some of them still have barcodes, so maybe we can trace where it's coming from.
One of the objectives of ICC is not just only cleaning up the ocean, but also to document the collected trash and create a solution from the trash itself. Volunteers are asked to audit these in their ocean trash data form. This what makes international coastal cleanup different from other cleanups.
People like to do brand auditing. So they check which products are often used around the coasts here. That's one. Then secondly, which products get washed up on the shore also. And then they could also contact the people who make these brands, make these products, and they will tell them, hey, look, we saw a lot of your packaging here. Maybe you could help us do something about it.
Parte rin ng ICC event ay masigurong hindi babalik sa dagat ang mga nakolektang basura. Ito rin ang objectives ng Cleaner Oceans Project. Kaya naman ipinopromote nila ang upcycling ng mga plastic waste. Ang upcycling ay isang paraan ng pagre-recycle ng mga patapong plastic upang ito ay magkaroon ulit ng pakinabang. Tulad na lamang ng mga plastic chairs na ito, trays at iba pa na gawa sa mga plastic bottles.
Why upcycling? Because plastics become a problem when they start polluting our environment. So it enters the ocean, it stays in the landfill, creates green gases. Now, if we take that away from the landfill in the ocean and keep it within the use of man, so it goes just around within our use.
Upcycling is a bright solution to save our oceans from plastics and also to save our reefs from marine debris that threatens their health. Ang coral reefs ay ang tinuturing na big cities of the sea. However, it only occupies less than 1% of the ocean floor. Yet, these reefs are home to more than a quarter of all marine life. Kabilang dyan ang mahigit 4,000 species ng mga isda. Kaya naman nabibilang ito sa mga most biodiverse at productive ecosystems ng Earth. Pero ano nga ba ang corals?
Corals are cousins of the jellyfish. They're very unique because they're one of the only creatures in the world that is an animal, a plant, and a rock all at once. They're an animal because they have the tentacles, and these are the ones that you see moving most of the time awake at night, and they're filter feeders, so they're picking little items or little things that they can eat from the water that's passing by. During the day, why sunlight is important, it's because they also have, like plants, photosynthesis capabilities. They have that organism that helps them create food by absorbing light, and they build their own home. That's why they're also partly a rock. Some corals look like a rock. It's actually calcium that basically it's the bones of the corals that's growing on top of each other.
Ang Pilipinas ang pangalawa sa pinakamalaking coral reef system sa buong mundo. At mayroon tayong mahigit kumulang 500 species nito. Subalit 97% ng Philippine reefs ay classified bilang at risk na nanganganib na tuluyang masira.
There has been a study that reefs that have been contaminated by these plastics, 89% of those are already sick. Because since they're animals, they can get infection, they can get fever. And most importantly, and very exciting, recently there have been a lot of studies that most probably the cure of cancer and a lot of the heart diseases will be found on coral reefs just because there's so many organisms living inside. And these are things that we haven't even discovered yet.
Tackling the importance of corals, we should be responsible with our plastic garbage to protect them. At ang annual ICC event ay ilan lamang sa mga paraan para maprotektahan natin hindi lang ang corals, pati na ang karagatan. Paulit-ulit man nating linisin ang dagat, kung dito pa rin mapupunta ang mga tinatapon nating basura, ay baka mas marami pang plastics ang makita sa dagat kaysa sa mga likas na yaman dito. Ayon kay Ellen MacArthur, isang positive future advocate at record-breaking sailor, kung hindi ito maaaksyonan, mas marami pa ang plastic kaysa sa isda pagdating ng year 2050. Kaya dapat na nating simulan ang disiplina sa paggamit ng plastics.
Unless people are changing their behavior and doing something about the environment. Just the little things. Bring your own bottles, as I said. Bring your own bags. Don't use the plastic bags.
We, our generation, is in a unique point in time where we're not yet too late. We're already in the tip. Soon we will be too late. Educate yourself, change your mindset, and really look into the products. Small choices really make a difference. And imagine if all of us make small choices together. Make the effort to go see the ocean. The more you see it and you appreciate its beauty and you love it, the more that you'll be, urged to protect it.
Hindi lamang para sa atin ang mga biyayang makukuha sa dagat, kundi ang susunod na henerasyon. Kung lahat ay magkakaisa para sa ating karagatan, hindi ang mga basurang ito ang makikita nila sa dagat, kundi ang tunay nitong yaman at ganda.
The International Coastal Cleanup Day is the most celebrated event for the marine conservation advocates and different organizations that care our oceans. And it's really nice to know that different organizations, different people from all walks of life, from different parts of the world gather together in this one common mission, and that is to save our ocean.
I protect ocean.
I protect ocean.
I protect oceans.
I protect ocean.
We protect ocean. We protect ocean. We protect oceans. We protect oceans. We protect oceans.
We are one in Bawan, and I protect ocean.
We are one in Bawan. We protect ocean.
I am Cindy Maduma, and I protect ocean.
See what the giant